Now, to make the game a little bit more challenging, we're going to set a few things up, a few obstacles in the way before it gets to base. I can move my alien. It's called alien building. It's actually my base. Nonetheless, we're now going to see if we can add some other objects. So if I now look for the sci-fi section and see what we've got in there, we'll actually see we've got some comets. So I'm going to add a comet, and it's absolutely huge. Of course, we don't want it very big at all. We can really shrink it down, but basically what I can do is now code the comet. It's already coding so that it'll go through a series of costumes which will make it look like it's flickering. Again, to check that, I click the properties and you can see there's slightly different images of the comet, which is fine. But what I also want to do is get it moving. So on start, forever, we'll make it move. Now, we want it to be fairly hard, so we'll move it 2 pixels. And forever, move 2 pixels. If we get to the edge, we want to bounce. So if on edge bounce, and that should give us a situation where we have our comet bouncing around and moving a little bit. Now, to make it slightly trickier, I'm going to click the comet and move the arrow down and there, and I'm now going to duplicate it a couple of times. So if I go back to my code button at the top here, now this is only level 1, so let's keep it fair. So if we go to properties, it's called Flaming Comet. Let's keep it sensible and call that Flaming Comet 1. We now want to duplicate that. So click the duplicate button underneath properties, and we have Flaming Comet. Hopefully that's called Flaming Comet. See, it's called it 11. 1, 1. We actually want to make sure it's called 2. And I think because that is our first level, we'll perhaps put a third one on. Properties, that's fine. Check the name. No, we don't want 2, 1. We want Comet 3. So we now go to the scene view, and I have 3 comets, each one slightly separate. So I can move 1 there out the way. We'll move 1 over here. Keeping it held, I'm going to move the arrow so it's there. And because it's level 1, we just want to give plenty of warning, so we'll keep them there. So now, when I start the game, it actually begins with a few comets bouncing around. They're going pretty fast, actually. Could be a little bit weird. Nothing's happening because I haven't coded them for anything to happen, but that's telling me they're going a bit too fast to start with. So I'm actually going to recode them. To 1 pixel. A little bit fairer on the player to begin with, and they're moving around right at the very start, so I might get them all to wait a second just so we've got time to read the intro. So I might have a wait in there as well at the very beginning for each comet. So I'm going to wait, I think, 7 seconds. Now if I actually put the code here, I can drag it onto the other comets. Now I'll need to click on them and make sure it's in place. There we go. So they're burning. It's going to give us 7 seconds of freedom before they start. We've had the mess. Ah, perfect time. Right, that's given me time now to walk around. There we go.